This is San Diego News Daily.
I'm Monica Dean. Let's get right into your top local stories. Today, a teacher at La Costa Canyon High School in Carlsbad has been arrested on child pornography charges. California's Attorney General announced that arrest today. According to the arrest warrant, his name is Joseph Anthony Zybert, who taught math at the school. An investigation found he tried to purchase child pornography online. Agents searched his devices and confirmed he was in possession of those materials. The California Department of Justice will be prosecuting the case. Zybert was booked into a detention facility in Vista this morning. The woman accused of killing a 6-year-old and in a hit-and-run crash that happened in Pacific Beach has pleaded not guilty. Investigators say nearly 2 weeks ago, Tiffany Sanchez was turning into an alley in the Crown Point neighborhood of Pacific Beach when she hit 6-year-old Hudson Laughlin as he rode his bike. Police say after she hit him, she ran him over again. Laughlin later died at the hospital. The DA says Sanchez has been driving on a suspended license for 9 years.
Essentially here what we have is nothing short of a horrific tragedy. 6-year-old Hudson lost his life far too soon based on driving conduct of Miss Sanchez, and my office is committed to holding Miss Sanchez accountable for that loss of life and seeking justice for Hudson.
If convicted, Sanchez could spend up to 6 years behind bars. The woman caught on surveillance camera running her car into 2 women downtown over the weekend will face a judge today. This happened early Saturday morning. You can see the 2 women crossing the street on the upper left corner before a car hits them. Police identified the driver as Annabelle Fernandez and say she had gotten into a fight with the 2 at a nearby cafe. Investigators say she wanted her car. She waited there in her car for them to leave before then following them and hitting them. Both were hospitalized. Fernandez is facing felony DUI and attempted murder charges. She will be arraigned this afternoon. A controversial proposal to tax short-term rental properties across the city of San Diego could take a step forward today. The measure could tax thousands of dollars a year on empty second homes or those used as short-term rentals. NBC7's Nicole Gomez was at a rally against the measure. It happened this morning.
Well, it was a big turnout this morning. Dozens of people were right here saying San Diegans can't afford another tax, another fee, another increase.
Don't tax our homes! Don't tax our homes!
These are not faceless operators. These are neighbors. And this proposal would put many of them in an impossible position. When supporters say this tax won't hurt San Diegans, I have to ask, who do they think these people are?
Dozens came out to say no on a proposal to tax vacant second homes and vacation rentals in the city of San Diego. Critics say the measure would tax homeowners up to $12,000 a year or $5,000 per bedroom. Councilman Sean Elo Rivera says this would not apply to homes being used as owner-occupied primary residences or rental properties, solely homes whose owners have chosen to use them as empty second homes or vacation rentals. Advocates in favor of the tax say it could generate more than $80 million for the city while fighting the housing crisis. Those against the proposal worry the tax punishes locals who are already struggling to make ends meet. They also argue it doesn't create more housing.
If these homes are taxed out of existence, they won't magically turn into affordable housing. Instead, the city will lose visitors, livelihoods will take a hit, and our small businesses will suffer.
Well, if the measure passes the Rules Committee today, it would then go to the full council in March. And then if it passes there, it would be on ballots in June. Reporting from City Hall, Nicole Gomez, NBC7.
Chief Meteorologist Sheena Parveen joins us now with a look at your forecast. Hi, Sheena.
Hi there. As we head through the afternoon, mostly cloudy skies still, but no rain. We're going to stay dry, mid-70s inland, around 70 at the coast. For the mountains, mid-50s to upper 50s, deserts low 70s. We are going to see some changes tomorrow, though. More sunshine, Santa Ana conditions forming, so the offshore flow is going to warm us up at the coast. High temperature tomorrow, upper 70s. Friday, we could be as warm as the low 80s. For Saturday, still near 70 degrees, warm start to the weekend. Sunday, the onshore flow starts to return, so we're going to cool down a little bit, but it is going to be unseasonably warm and dry. Your 10-day forecast is coming up.
All right, thank you. The pushback against the paid parking program isn't letting up. Why some council members are changing their minds about the fees. That's coming up next. Stay with us.
You count on breaking news.
We continue to monitor several new developments
and help preparing for the unexpected.
A red flag warning will start tomorrow.
You count on stories from your community. You count on getting different points of view.
We're still human.
And your voice being heard.
The air is not safe.
You count on in-depth reporting.
They were saying, finally, we feel that we're being taken seriously.
Because you know the whole story is more than just a headline. This is coverage you count on, only on NBC 7 and Telemundo 20.
This is San Diego News Daily.
I'm Monica Dean. Welcome back. Right now, county leaders are discussing the steps they can take to solve the ongoing sewage crisis. 10,000 South Bay families impacted by the pollution recently received air purifiers to try and combat some of the toxic gases. But local leaders say that's not enough. Ahead of this morning's county supervisors meeting, Supervisor Paloma Aguirre said she was planning to ask for $4 million to expand that program. She says that would get the county closer to helping what they believe are some 40,000 or so homes in the South Bay affected by the pollution. A new day, a new twist in the paid parking saga at Balboa Park. Today, the City Council's Rules Committee is considering a ballot proposal for free Sunday parking. As NBC 7's Audra Stafford explains, this comes just one day after several council members announced a plan to try and suspend the parking fees for city residents.
Paid parking kicked in at these pay stations on January 5th, and pretty much every day since then, we have heard a lot of complaints about the program, and that continued today.
I don't make a lot of money. Going to the park and paying $10 for 4 hours is ridiculous for someone who is barely getting by. There are a lot of people in
This local artist lives in San Diego and earns money busking in Balboa Park. But despite registering as a city resident, he says he hasn't yet gotten the half-off discount promised by the city.
I've been 3 times now, paid for 4 hours. Each time it's been the full price.
He'd like to see the new parking fees go away altogether, and he's not alone. Park museums say their attendance has dropped considerably since the fees took effect. Some workers and volunteers say paid parking is hurting them too. Yesterday, City Council President Joe LaCava and council members Kent Lee and Sean Elo Rivera, all of whom originally voted in favor of the fees, announced a new proposal to roll back fees for city residents. Today, community activist Shane Harris went one step further with a ballot proposal to end parking fees for everyone in San Diego County on Sundays.
Under My Free Sundays policy, every city resident, county resident, volunteer, family, or senior would have at least one free day to access Balboa Park without paying, without registering, and without confusion. One day where the park truly functions as it was intended. Open, welcoming, and free.
Today's hearing is just the first step for the free Sunday proposal. It would still need a second reading by the Rules Committee before going to the full City Council for a vote on whether or not to place it on the June primary ballot. From Balboa Park, I'm Audra Stafford, NBC 7.
Chief Meteorologist Sheena Parveen will have a look at your weather forecast right after this.
NBC 7 and Telemundo 20. Weather coverage you count on. You count on accuracy.
The winds are going to be increasing.
You count on these experts.
Take a look here at our future weather.
In 2 languages.
Más de 3 pulgadas de precipitación.
You count on innovative tech.
Look at our first alert Doppler radar.
From a team you depend on.
Dry conditions to round out this week.
You count on early warnings.
Because we had pretty significant rain.
Because you know every second counts.
It just kept getting worse and worse.
This is First Alert Weather. This is coverage you count on. Only on NBC 7 and Telemundo 20.
Hi there, I'm NBC 7 meteorologist Sheena Parveen. Clouds are going to be hanging around through the afternoon today. Upper 60s to near 70 at the coast for a high. Inland valleys about the mid 70s. Mountains will be in the mid 50s. Deserts around the low 70s. Tomorrow, more sunshine. We are going to be dry and warmer. Santa Ana conditions start tomorrow, including Friday and Saturday. Unseasonably warm by about 15 degrees for the coast and inland valleys. Sunday, we actually do cool down. More of an onshore flow returns. Mountains will start to get breezy starting tomorrow and also Friday.
All right, thank you. More coverage you count on at NBC7.com. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.